Hello and welcome back. So we're going to continue learning about the unique characteristics of another phylum in kingdom Animalia, and in this video we're going to look at Phylum Nematoda. If you're ready, let's get started. Nematodes are another phylum of worms that we will be learning about in this chapter, and as you can see here, they can grow to various sizes and various lengths. And so let's have a look at the unique characteristics of the forbidden spaghetti. Down here, we have a picture of a type of nematode, and on the right is a diagram showing the internal structure of the nematode. So let's get started with the unique characteristics. The first is that nematodes are cylindrical in shape with tapered posterior end and blunt anterior end. Just a reminder to those who forgot, tapered means it's round and then it gets pointy at the end. So kalau kamu tengok dia punya ekor di sini, ekor dia macam biasa saja, tapi bila sampai di hujung dia macam menirus. Okay? So that is tapered posterior end. Posterior means bahagian belakang. And a blunt anterior end. So bahagian yang kepala ataupun bahagian di hadapan akan lebih tumpul, blunt. So dia bulat sedikit macam ni. The anterior end shows cephalization, but with no distinct head. Okay, so tidak nampak ketara, itu adalah bahagian kepala. Tapi kalau kita tengok dari segi dalaman, okay, dia punya sensory neurons, ada neuron-neuron lain terkumpul di bahagian kepala, dan mulut pun biasanya terkumpul di bahagian kepala. Itu kita boleh klasifikasikan sebagai fenomena cephalization. That means a head, a cephalus, is starting to form on this organism. The mode of nutrition for nematodes are heterotrophic. They can usually be parasitic organisms. The habitats of nematodes are most aquatic, wet soils, and body fluids or tissues of animals. So this is when they are usually living as parasites. Some of them can be free living, and if they're free living, you will find them in aquatic environments or in wet soils. So here we have two pictures of two species of aquatic nematodes, and down here we have two pictures of two separate species of parasitic nematodes. Now let's have a look at the basic body plan of a nematode. So if you cut it in half and you look at one of the sections, this is what it looks like on the inside. So the nematodes have a triploblastic body plan. So that means when they were forming in the embryo, they form a 3-germ layer embryo. So they ada dia punya ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. And they are pseudocoelomates. Kalau kita tengok di dalam dia macam ada ruang kosong, tapi dia bukan silom sebenar. Okay, it's a pseudocoelom. There's an ectoderm yang bahagian biru, endoderm yang bahagian oranye. Lepas tu ada ruang kosong yang tidak diselaputi oleh mesoderm, dan di tengah-tengah barulah endoderm. Remember, if the coelom is not lined by mesoderm, that is a pseudocoelom. Okay, so this is the pseudocoelom, and that is a cuticle. They lack a circulatory system. So in nematodes, they don't have blood vessels like you and me. So they don't have blood vessels that circulate oxygen or waste throughout their body. And another feature about nematodes is they have only longitudinal muscle. Longitudinal ataupun transverse muscles itu akan memberi efek kepada cara dia bergerak. So if the organism, especially if it's a worm body plan, only has longitudinal muscle, it's going to move in this kind of movement. Okay? So macam dia berenang yang begitu saja, dia tidak akan berenang yang macam ulat bulu yang begini. So it's just going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle like that. If you look up videos on how nematodes move, that will give you a better picture of how their longitudinal muscles help them in their mobility. So if you're looking at the diagram, the muscle is this part that is orange over here. Those are the longitudinal muscles. And the body of the nematodes are covered by tough cuticles. So these cuticles serve as protection for the nematode's body. Again, looking at the basic body plan, nematodes have unsegmented body. So dia tiada belahan macam pada cacing tanah. And they have a complete digestive tract or alimentary canal. So this is very good for organisms that eat, because a complete digestive tract means that the mouth and anus are two separate holes. So this is something that nematodes are doing better than platyhelminths, is that the mouth is somewhere in front here and the anus is somewhere back here. So that's very good when you want to eat and poop at different times. And they also have an absence of kite or setae. So this is something that you will see in annelids but not in nematodes. Dia tiada macam bulu-bulu pada permukaan kulit dia. And they also have an absence of clitellum. What is a clitellum? It is a structure that you can find on annelids, so not on nematodes. And they have no hydrostatic skeleton. So this is once again a diagram showing the complete digestive tract that you can see on a nematode. Mouth starts here. Digestive tract goes all the way throughout the body until it goes out at the anus. So once again, complete digestive tract, different holes for mouth and anus. Very good invention. Next, we'll talk about how the nematodes look different sexually and how they reproduce. Nematodes usually reproduce sexually. They prefer sexual reproduction. So the nematodes would have separate male and female in most species. Usually, the size of the female will be larger than the males. So down here, we have this picture of Ascaris lumbricoides. So the female one is up here and the male one is down here. You can see the difference in the size. And nematodes will undergo internal fertilization. Let's have a look at a type of an example of a nematode that has significant impact on us as humans. So this is a nematode called Brugia malayi. So this is an elephantiasis causing agent. Elephantiasis refers to a parasitic infection that causes extreme swelling in the arms and the legs. So kalau kamu tengok gambar di bawah sini ni, ini adalah pesakit elephantitis. Mereka dapat jangkitan parasite Brugia malayi sampai parasite itu menyebabkan kaki ataupun mana-mana organ diorang bengkak. Biasanya di bahagian tangan ataupun kaki lah. Lengan ataupun kaki. How this happens is because this long roundworm will block the body's lymphatic system. It infects your body. It's going to disturb your lymphatic system. Macam longkang yang tersumbat, cecair dalam badan kita, the interstitial fluid, the lymphatic fluid that is in our body has nowhere to go, tiada tempat untuk dia mengalir, jadi dia akan terkumpul di sekitar tisu kita. Bila cecair dalam badan terkumpul di sekitar tisu kita, itulah dia nampak bengkak macam ini. So in other words, Brugia malayi causes your lymphatic system to get blocked, macam parit tersumbat. So this causes lymphatic fluid to accumulate in the tissues and leads to great swelling of limbs. This roundworm that lives in the lymphatic system of humans is transmitted from human to human via the female mosquito called Anopheles species. So dia bukan datang daripada makanan. Kalau ada orang yang sudah ada cacing Brugia malayi ini, nyamuk pergi hinggap, hisap darah orang yang terjangkit. Nyamuk pergi kepada orang yang sihat, hisap darah orang yang sihat, cacing Brugia malayi ini akan bergerak daripada badan nyamuk itu kepada badan pesakit kedua. So itulah cara infection untuk elephantitis berlaku. So the vector here is the female mosquito Anopheles and also human as host. Okay, so that is pretty much it for nematodes. In this video, we went through all the unique characteristics of nematodes and I give you one example of Brugia malayi and the disease that it causes, which is elephantitis. That's pretty much it for this video. I would like you to go ahead and have a look at this video link here. It's going to give you a better illustration, a better picture of how nematodes look like under the microscope, or some of them you can see with the naked eyes. That is all for me. Thank you very much for your time and your attention, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye!